What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list, where each episode we take a cereal, put on the tier list, so you know how good it is. I'm your host, Tucker. In this episode, we're doing Birthday Cake Pebbles. We're gonna have a moment of interactivity right now. Why do you think we're doing Birthday Cake Pebbles? I can't hear you, but I'm just gonna tell you the answer and you can let me know if you got it right. Birthday Cake Pebbles is celebrating its 50th birthday, and if you count each episode of the definitive cereal tier list as a birthday, we are 4 times older than Pebbles. Which is to say, this is the 200th cereal we've done here, so I wanted to do something kind of fun for that, and no offense to Kashi, but just doing another Kashi right now didn't seem like the most fun. So we're doing Birthday Cake Pebbles instead. Now looking at all the other Pebbles we've done, we got Fruity Pebbles at an A, pretty good time. We got Cocoa Pebbles at a B, also good, and also Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows at a B, solid there. And then at the C, we've got Peanut Butter and Cocoa Pebbles. So all pretty high up on the list. I like the Pebbles sort of like piece. It does, get pretty soggified, but overall, I think it works out okay. And then looking at birthday cake flavor here, it's kind of questionable because we did have Fruit Loops birthday cake, but that was strawberry birthday cake. It did get an E, so that wasn't good. But then we've done Funfetti, and that got a B, and that's kind of like cake. So this is more like Funfetti and less like Fruit Loops birthday cake. I think we'll be okay. But let's just open it up, see what it's like. Okay, just that initial box with, I got Fruity Pebbles, so that's good. Okay, that's like cake-ish. Okay, scent-wise, I don't think it's gonna be as good as Funfetti, but it seems more just like normal birthday cake than Fruit Loops was. So it kind of looks like Fruit Loops, but like a more like pastel, maybe, sort of vibe. I might not be right. I'm not great at art. Okay. That's probably fine. Alrighty. Okay. Very sweet. I think it is between Funfetti and Birthday Cake Fruit Loops, so that seems accurate. I think it is towards Funfetti, but I don't think this is quite that good. I was hoping I'd have a bit more to say about this, but so far it's just very sweet, kind of just generic birthday cake-ish flavor. Like, again, I don't think it's as good as Funfetti, and when you think like birthday cake ice cream, I don't think it's as good as something like that. But it is like, that's the general idea of what this taste is. It's just not quite as good. It's a Pebbles piece, so that's going okay, enjoying that. Definitely sogifying for sure. I don't know if you can hear it, but they are like doing a bit of the snap crackle pop thing, so that's kind of fun, non-purposeful crossover. But yeah, it's just kind of fine, not super exciting, which I think I mentally knew going in this was not gonna blow my mind or anything. But yeah, it's just Pebbles, kinda tastes like birthday cake. Now let's check in and see if we've got birthday cake flavored milk. Okay, yeah. Definitely had a piece sneak in there, but seemed to be birthday cake flavored milk. Yeah, it's that same sort of taste as the pieces, so nothing too out of the ordinary or surprising there. But just kind of like them, it's very sweet and not necessarily my favorite rendition of birthday cake flavor. But yeah, that's totally okay. Just I wanted better, I guess. This wasn't the most exciting birthday, but at least it wasn't a birthday you would cry at. So clearly, I do not think this is the best Pebbles cereal we've done, but I think it could have turned out much worse than it did. Like as just sort of a one-off, here's like a unique new flavor thing. It's fine. It's definitely not, I don't think, good enough to really become a staple of Pebbles, but I also don't think that's what they were trying to do with this. So can't get too angry at that. And I think, again, this is much better than the birthday cake Fruit Loops. That was a whole mess. This was just kind of like, oh, not quite what I wanted. So it's fine. So what I'm going to do is give birthday cake Pebbles a C. I think it's a low C, but I don't think it's quite D range. I did say multiple times during this that, it's fine, but I think it's good enough to get a C, but fine enough that it's like low, sort of wavering on that line there. The only other Pebbles cereal that's a C is the peanut butter and cocoa Pebbles, which is also a little disappointed in. I'm not sure. It's been a while, so I'm not positive which one I'd have as like the bottom Pebble, but they're both kind of in that range, and that one didn't really seem to last long either, so it seems like they know that these are kind of the weaker ones they've done, so there's that at least. Again, I think it just comes down to their take on birthday cake flavor not really working for me. Like, I really liked the Funfetti cereal, and if they'd done sort of like that style of birthday cake flavoring and put it into a Pebbles piece, I think I'd be more into that, but the take they have on it, I think just leans a bit too much into being sweet and not as much into the birthday cake flavor I'm into. So if they just kind of, switched that a bit, I think I'd been a bit more into it. But they didn't, so we got this instead. And I can live with that, I guess. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and in the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've tried birthday cake Pebbles and what you thought of them. It was a bit of a hassle for me to find this box, so hopefully if you have tried it, it was a bit easier for you. If you thought this birthday cake flavor actually worked really well and that was your thing, you can let me know and tell me I'm wrong and expecting too much from birthday cake flavor, or, if you agree with me and maybe you dislike the sweetness even more or something, you can share that too. For the 100th cereal, I had done the Korean red Oreo O's, so I was really hoping for 200 I could have gotten the green onion Chex that was like only in Korea, but that was just astronomically priced everywhere that I could find it, so couldn't really justify doing that, but I was able to find this instead, so hopefully that was a good substitute. If there's any ideas for if somehow we make it to 300 different cereals and you got an idea of what that should be, I guess you can let me know, and in a year I'll get around to it, but we'll see what happens. But until next time, stay delicious.